I'm going to show you how to calculate the mean and median using your TI calculator and also using StatCrunch. So first we're going to use the TI calculator. And so back to the hurricane example where we have ammonia influxes. This is on page 14 of the notes. What we want to do, let's see, hold on, let me get out of here. Okay, what we want to do is we want to first enter these numbers onto your calculator. So what you would want to do is go to Stat, which is right here, and click that. And now we want to edit the data. So I just click Enter. And now I'm going to enter these 10 numbers into a list. And I'll usually enter them into L1, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to enter 96. 66, and then I'm just going to keep going until I've entered all the data. Okay, then I want to go back to Stat. Now I want to calculate, so I hit the scroll over to calculate. And then I just want to do one variable statistic, so I'm just going to hit Enter. Now if I entered them into L1, I can just hit Enter again. If I've entered them into L2, I would go to second and then L2. Since I've entered them into L1, I'm just going to hit Enter. Okay, so now we get some summary statistics. We get the mean of 120. This is summation notation. You don't really need to know that. You'll eventually calculate the standard deviation, that's Sx. And if I scroll down, I get the minimum, I get Q1, the median, which is 131.5, Q3, and the maximum. Okay, we haven't talked about all that. We've only talked about the median as well as the mean, which we get here, but we also get other numbers as well. So that's how you calculate the mean or median on the TI calculator. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that on StatCrunch. Okay, so to get to StatCrunch, you're going to want to go to My Stat Lab, and then you're going to want to click on the StatCrunch link. So you can either go to the textbook data or website. Let's go to the textbook data first. And I can type in my own data or open a data set. I'll go ahead and type in the same data as we did the hurricane data. So 96, 66. Okay, and I can even name that Hugo data or something. So I just named it Hugo. Okay, so I'm going to calculate the mean. So I'm going to go to Summary Statistics, and I've entered the data into a column, so I'm going to hit Column. And we just have one variable, so I'm going to select that variable. And all I need to do is hit Calculate. And StatCrunch will give me the mean, the standard deviation, the median, the range, and we'll talk about a lot of this other stuff later on, but that's how you get the mean and the median using StatCrunch. And if I wanted to make a graph, so maybe I want to look at a histogram in StatCrunch, I would select the appropriate variable and do Create Graph. Okay, so there's my histogram of the data.